Finish him off! If you can't do it, then maybe you should let someone who can, like me.
Said to kill the bear barehanded so the people won't forget it. Getting money for I was legal to drink. I care what a broke nigga think.
Just like the pack of Lewiz.
Look, everything I do so cold. I can do this, both eyes closed. Too sharp, I stay on my toes. About that quad boy, anything goes. Help the bear if we outside. Help the bear if we outside. Still tipping, baby, nothing changed. I'm still grinding over here, yeah. Still sliding through my own lane. Shorty, nothing funny over here. Dallas rain everywhere around me. Dream to get money. Made it through the storm, living sunny. Dreams came true, now we eating. I got more dreams to chase, gotta reach them. Trying to put a team together like the Hunger Games. Everybody grinding because we all came from hunger.
Here we go. Yeah. Late Ill Kid at OneYoungsta, holding it down, bringing that street geek and nerd soul. What is up, my people, today? Oh, yeah. Coming with another wonderful episode of, that's right, I ain't gonna tell you no lies, thumbnails. We talking about that anime, that animation. And right now, We getting into Young Justice. Now, at the bottom, you'll see some images of the Batman family because though I am someone who is tired of Batman, I do think at this moment we can use some of the Bat fam. Now, I'm pretty sure they busy doing whatever they got to do. There's things going on, you know. It's not just the main plot that's happening. You know what I'm saying? There's other things going on in the Earth, the galaxy, whatever. But you know, if maybe they had brought like Dick Grayson to just kind of slink around in the background, you know, to make sure, you know, like some security for the event or something, you know, maybe we wouldn't have had some of the problems that we had in this episode. So once again, NERDSoul, make sure to hit that like button, that, you know, that subscribe, that share. Feel free to leave a comment. Let's talk about Young Justice. But I'm not by myself. I'm joined by an esteemed gentleman. This man right over here, one half of the dynamic duo of the South. That's right. Coop of Blerdish. What's up?
What's up, man? Maybe we should have had bow hunter security working the event.
Oh, not bow hunter security though. All right. So what I'm gonna do? There's I'm gonna ask a question before we get started. This question is very important to me because I think we might have a hit on our hands. Was that Zod song popping or not? Now I know people might be like, yo man, I didn't know Zod was about to cut a record. Oh yeah, he was. You know what I'm saying? He was definitely about to cut a record. Oh, on top of about to cut a record, I can't give y'all all of it. You know what I'm saying? I can't play all of it. I'll play a little bit because y'all know how YouTube do. But hold on, here we go, a little bit of it. Oh. Work is the word of Zod. Will is the word of Zod. Word of Zod.
For a minute, I didn't know what you was talking about. But I was like, "Are you talking about the
song is
the
strong.
mind-numbing chant
of
brainwashing?"
Yo, that song is hot. You know what I'm saying? Strength is the word of Zod. Fight is the word. Yo, you got doom, 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 doom. Yo, man, look, come on now. Come on, look, Zod, look, hey, Zod, look, ain't they all black? Come on, all right, come on. Bam. You know what I'm saying? Killmonger Zod in the house. Baby, this might work out.
Well, for one,
I'm just saying, look, I'm not going to pass judgment on my brother when not only has he kept his squad, his family, his tribe together in the Phantom Zone, he has also been able to thrive. You know what I'm saying? You don't see him going crazy from the sickness, all right? It's because the will of Zod. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not going to throw my brother away immediately. I need proof.
You already hell bent with your goal. You already crazy. So you know you like I'm gonna maintain until I get my revenge. That's what ghosts do.
Oh man. SM Down says a chant and a song are different, right? Yes and no, because a chorus in a song could be considered a chant, and the way many songs are these days, they're essentially just choruses with hot beats. So chants, you could say that chants have become songs. You know what I'm saying? I mean, think about this. We know there's other lyrics, but listen to this. We will. That's a chant. Now we know there's other lyrics, but that's the song. You know what I'm saying? So I can't be the word of Zod. You know what I'm saying? Yo, I got hype. I felt it here. I was like, that's right. The word of Zod. Now, you know, we don't know if they're gonna be out on Capitol Records, MCA Records, something like that. We don't know what they're gonna be
Records. On. MCA. Is this what year is this? 1997? What?
But I'm gonna keep an eye on the charts and see if it dropped. You know what I'm
the charts.
Oh man.
Took me back.
Oh man. Shouts to SA in the chat. And SM Down says Zod went crazy in the Phantom. But he been in it for 1,000 years. He learned to cope. You know what I'm saying? Hey, look,
He
he
ain't
got
got nothing else
the
to
will
do
of
but
Zod.
plot
You
his
know what I'm saying?
revenge. He got time. When
Yo,
he make that plan work, or at
I'm
least
pretty
start,
sure,
they gonna
like,
catch
I'm
hell.
almost absolutely sure, kind of like I said last week, we gonna get back and people gonna be like, oh my God, it's so good to see you. Kind of be like, whew, man, it was crazy in the Phantom Zone, man. I met these great people. And they were like, no.
I
like,
feel
yo, man, I met
like
these awesome people that helped me out. Called Zod. like, no. And then he'll step out of the Phantom Zone like, yellow sun. I like this. You know what I mean? Feels good. like, power. it's gonna be this is gonna make for a good
I already
hopefully
told you.
finale of the season.
All I need for Zod and them to do is to punch the hell out of this Superman and crack his jaw, and I'm happy.
Bruh.
Whatever
You know that's the
happens,
first
happens.
place they going.
That's the first thing I need to see. Where is the house? Where's the last remaining House of L? And let me beat him down quickly. In fact, make his surrogate son clone. I know y'all be taking it too serious in the comments. We joking. Beat the hell out of him too.
Man, they even said it in this. He's one of the only last genetic Kryptonians. He's somebody, baby. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Somebody,
His DNA
baby,
is.
and somebody is a baby daddy, aka Kal-El and Lex. You know what I'm saying? Two baby daddies. All right.
That's how you get that clone.
But yeah, man, I was loving the track. I was loving this. Now, SM says something. The Phantom Zone is training people in willpower. I wonder if they will have Green Lantern rings. It's interesting because it does go by will, and you're gonna have once they come out, the level of will they'll have will probably outweigh just the average, being in the galaxy. That could be an interesting play. Maybe that's why they brought in the Green Lanterns. This could be an interesting play. Imagine Superman, but also with a Green Lantern ring. That could be a cool, a cool fight. Because look, I'm saying I need my fights. I'm an action man. I need my fights. Right?
We
Now
getting there.
I'm gonna need more than my fights. This isn't just Jujutsu Kaisen. I'm gonna need more than fights, but I am gonna need my fights. So I'm just saying I'm gonna need my fights. All right. So transitioning. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna hold y'all. I know y'all like, man, look, I don't want to talk about the Zods. They all up in, all you want to do is talk about how great Zod is because he black. Yes, but you know what I'm saying?
I mean, hey. We just know Zod's going to whoop somebody when he gets his chance. But it's coming.
You got a true threat in a whole clan of Zods. You have a real threat, not just one dude.
And they dedicated.
And
that's why dedicated.
Now, flowing forward into before we flow forward, I do want to say that he knelt to Zod, and Zod didn't really even ask him to kneel.
Oh, that's easy.
And he knelt to Zod. And remember, this is the guy who said he does not kneel back in season 2, maybe.
But he's also very, I ain't gonna say weak-minded. He's been destroyed mentally.
Beat down. Yeah.
He's beat down. If however the Phantom Zone feels, he felt hopeless. Like he's like, all right, damn, at least I got people who kind of relate to me. And he still has enough of a hero mentality, like I'm looking out for Ghosty, Phantom Girl. He's like, all right, I can just keep jumping. Or these people who actually can do something, and they seem to be together. Why? Where else I'm gonna go?
Yo, Phantom Girl probably gonna wake up and be like, hold up, what?
Yeah, that's gonna be
interesting. Because I'm pretty sure Zod knows. Because Zod already told, I can't remember General Zod told his wife or whatever, I can't remember her name, I apologize. If you know in the chat, just tell me. He was like, look, we're going to slow play this one, yo. All right,
I love
chill.
that little dive.
He was like, we're going to slow play this one.
We know what's going to happen.
Because on the low, like, yes, it's more of us, but the bottom line is still got the blood. So, you know what I'm saying? The blood of Jesus. But no, I'm just saying, still got the blood of a Kryptonian. This dude could still be a threat. It's better he's with us than against us. And remember, also, when there was only one against us last time, aka Mr. Kent, all right, Kal-El, all right, we had a whole problem. We up in here.
It'd be more satisfying to crush another family's house than to do it with one of their own.
Yep.
Zod is playing. He's with all the smoke. He's just wanted. He wants it. He want to win. He want to crush you.
Yeah, man. Look, I'm hyped for what this might bring. Now, I wish we could have got this hype long ago, but I am hyped for what this can bring. The only sad thing is, what we ain't got but like 8 episodes left or something. But you know, look, hey, whatever. I would have much rather. Hey, look, we're at where we're at. So let's flow into the actual episode. Forger got game, yo. All right. Hey, Forger like, yo,
priorities are in the right place. He's like, what'd I say? Forger's like about living. He's like, I can die any day with these foods. You know what Forger needs to do? Create his own little fortress.
Yep.
Baby, it's time to gracefully bow out. I don't know if I'm coming back. They're like, what? Yeah, I ain't coming back. I don't know.
And Silhouetted Animator said there's 6 episodes left. Dang, yo, 6. So we waited all this time to have okay. This is why long seasons are sometimes a problem. Because I think what we did is we watched the exercise and all the little stories we wanted to tell. And that's cool. But you didn't give me the poster. Now, maybe we're going to get the poster once the Zods come out. Maybe it's going to be like, regulators, mount up. Maybe that's what's going to happen. But right now, we haven't gotten the poster yet. And I'm just like, I want the poster.
It's just messed up that Rocky's arc might be one of the most painful ones. Because when they break out of that Phantom Zone, she gonna need all the help.
Yeah,
now even though they are with you guys, but you know.
The interesting thing is when they break out the Phantom Zone, I assume they're gonna be in Super City. So unless they hold it and go somewhere else and let them out, but if they open them right here, then that means they're gonna be in Super City, and it's not gonna be. You thought Metron messed up the city a little bit? Zod, it's gonna be McNasty with Zod, boy. It ain't gonna be pretty. Not at all. But we ain't alone, y'all. We ain't alone. Nah. We coming through with some more folks. We got some more folks coming through. We gonna have some extra people coming through with RJ Nerdy Brew in a second. You know what I'm saying? But I'm glad to see Forger moving on. That's good. Glad to see Forger moving on. RJ, say what's up.
What's up, everybody? Thank you for having me on. I'm here to say what's up. I'm in my daughter's room. See the unicorn?
Yo, man, you know what I'm saying? You need that unicorn to help you out because when Zod comes through, you're going to need some kind of assistance. Maybe a unicorn can
He's on the way, too. He's on the way. Scheming and being maniacal.
Yo, that Zod got me hyped. It got me hyped. This is why shows like this, if you got 100 episodes in your season, you need to drop 2 episodes at a time. This one thing, it's not enough. I need 2 at a time.
Let's be all right. On the flip side of the shenanigans going around in the real world, let's just hope it makes the cut from WB Discovery. because we don't know who get cut, when, what.
Yeah.
They are Discovery. You know, I know people be like, "Oh, they don't." You don't know. Discovery is notorious about saving money. That's why they got a lot. So they like cheap
And they
programming.
trying to get rid of $3 billion in assets. $3 billion.
Like, they basically, there's a rumor now going around that they cut the Wonder Twin movies that's coming. People don't know if that's real. That sounds very real to me. They
I don't care about no Wonder Twins.
Not after they announced who was going to be like the end. I'm like, Archie, man, cut this. So hopefully they cut the stuff that nobody really need or want. Basically, the Greg Berlanti universe goodbye. In fact, they're trying to sell their stake or get rid of the CW. Like, they trying to get rid of it. So so I would love it to drop twice a week, but let's just hope it makes the cut.
Yeah, I could see the CW living on HBO Max. I think a few selective shows.
It might be like one or two. It better be like, but they pretty much canceled. They got rid of, sorry to rabbit hole, but they got rid of Legends of Tomorrow.
A whole bunch of stuff that's been dead for a long time. But exactly. I know people was acting like they were sad about it, but none of these shows been good.
I didn't finish season 1 of that.
Like, dude, none of these shows. These shows have been good in a long time. Let's be honest.
Let it go.
You know what? Before we get back to the review, I'm gonna just keep it real. Batwoman was never good. It wasn't.
You said what now?
Batwoman was never good. It wasn't.
No.
I know people. I know it hurts. It hurts. It's just like Raising Dion. I know it hurts, but Raising Dion was never really good. And that season 2, season one was all right. It was okay. But season 2, y'all was just doing whatever y'all wanted. Y'all ain't really have no kind of direction. Y'all, this is what happens when you ain't got no direction.
When your parent company or the one who makes the final decision if you're going to continue, and you already looking weak at your stats, it's gone. In fact, just anything that costs money, but if it ain't producing and it costs a little bit of cheese, out of there. Netflix is basically whatever you saw in animation with Netflix, a lot of that's going to be done. In fact, they're going to double, triple down on anime, which they're good at, but they're going to buy stuff that's already produced and cut. They just basically getting a license and like, here's on Netflix. So again, let's just hope nothing that this show makes the cut of what Discovery is doing, because Discovery definitely got the axe.
Yeah,
they are,
because they call it a merger. It's not a merger. Discovery is running things. Like it's not a merger.
Well, there's no real merger. I mean, WB is a byproduct of who owns all that. It's just the Warner Brothers name is worth more. Is worth a lot. Yeah. That's why,
because it's really Time Warner, I guess, as a parent company or whatever. But
Time Warner, whatever, whoever it is, but Warner Brothers just have a good name. It's just the name. But
Warner Brothers is a legacy.
Yeah, so it's just Discovery is the boss.
Yeah, Discovery is the boss. But anyway, back to the review. You know what I'm saying? We'll talk about the sale of NRS and everything later on, which I don't care about. Mortal Kombat is toxic, and just go in and kill it. You know what I'm saying? Or just kill the community.
Oh, no, animated movies are great. The Mortal Kombat animated movies.
Yeah, but I'm just talking about, like, I mean, even this week, a couple pro players dropped videos of people getting mad at them on stream and just dropping nothing but racial insults for 3-4 minutes straight because they know that they're a black player. Like, Mortal Kombat might be the most toxic fighting game community. Like Mortal Kombat is toxic. Maybe Tekken is in there too, but Mortal Kombat is bad. I would never play Mortal Kombat online. It's just horrible. And
can you turn the chat off? Like how I do. That's how I did.
I mean, yeah, you can, but I mean, it's still you know, people deal with it. You know what I mean? It's just like it's just,
I turned it off.
It shouldn't be. And NRS doesn't do anything to like stop it really. So it's just pervasive. But with that said, I like the play from Malafa'ak with the whole like, I'm sorry, we should start from square one. I agree. And then like, because honestly, when you have a character like that, you can't have people be like, yo man, you just said such and such. And they're like, what you talking about?
He's the little finger of the show right now. He's the little figure. He's in the background, just scheming, playing his position till it's time for him to roll.
Yeah, because you can tell he's not too keen on Darkseid or Killmonger, but he's like, this is what I got to do right now.
It's just he says a lot. The way he says some things, we know the Zod's eventually going to lose, but I feel like old boy is going to get taken out before they lose because he's just disrespectful, and Kill Zod ain't really going to have it. He's just eventually he's going to cook him. He get out of line, and when somebody with heat is your weakness, and they have heat ray vision, it's not going to work out for you.
Nah, and you saw how his eyes got red. He was trying to boss up. Metron was like, I ain't that scared. I face many. I ain't that scared. Like, I'm in pain, but I ain't that scared. Like, I was shouts to Metron for enduring the pain and being able to get out of the situation.
Metron some props. I'll just say this again. I don't like Metron, but he played it so smooth. You're like, I'm in pain. But then when Malafag was like, he's immortal. This is a waste of time. So you can't give Metron no ideas. He's like, yeah, I can wait you out, and I'm smarter than most of y'all for the most part in just knowledge. It was like, okay, and he's like, all right, I gotta get it. He whipped out that kryptonite. Oh, this is what you was looking for, huh, partner? And I got something called the Sun Eater for you. Like,
it's like he knew he was Kryptonian off jump. Like when he tried to boss up, he was like, "Okay, I got you, no problem." Were you looking for this?
But I don't know I didn't know Mantis was that strong, but I guess a bug that strong, that smart, who actually pick up on things, is like, oh no, I'm done with this. I remember how to do it. Metron wasn't that smart.
I do have a question. In the history of the lower class people of New Genesis, have they always been bug people, or was that an adaptation for the show?
That I'm not sure, because in all honesty, I've never really cared about the New Gods at all.
Yeah, I couldn't tell you. Somebody in the chat can tell you, but
somebody in the chat want to drop in and let us know.
Like I was reading New Gods.
Yeah, okay. I've never cared about the New Gods, especially once. Okay, so SA said it was in the comics. Cool. Whatever.
Okay.
Okay, cool.
In fact, if it wasn't for this good adaptation, I would not give a damn about the New Gods.
Yeah. Now, shouts to some of the comedic, goodness that we got. Bear comes in, he's bear hugging everybody.
Bear is
Kilowog just drops a dump in the middle of the meeting. You know what I'm saying? He was like,
I thought I put that on mute.
The only thing they needed was him to be like, like, all right, thought I had that on mute.
You know what's amazing? It's amazing that they connecting the same Kilowog and Tom Ray from the animated series of the Green Lantern show. I'm liking how they blend that together. That's great so far.
They really connect. That's why the animation parts of DC are the best. They literally are building a shared community in a whole different world adaptation. It still has its connective tissue with the characters, the actors, and where you last saw them. So it's like, we know that you know these characters. The movies, I wish they would have learned. But it's like they did it so seamlessly in animation. Go figure. It can be done.
SA said toilet humor for the younger viewers. And the older ones too. Because I was, I ain't going front when I was like, what? I was like, ah. I was like, wow, Kilowog don't care.
That whole conversation.
You might want to excuse yourself. You know what I'm saying?
This whole like, committee, this whole whack committee was like they ain't getting nowhere on this committee. They basically saying
nothing gets done.
You can die.
You're right.
The bird face dude is just like, oh yeah, man, I wish I ain't let the house of L down. Oh, but the rest of you humans are garbage. Y'all can die. Y'all, I don't care.
Like, dude was like,
why did we come here for this?
Yeah. Like
and I know shout out to what's his name? Solar Gray. He mentioned, about the politics of it. I don't think they get that deep. That's just my opinion. I know Solar gave a great explanation of it. I just think they like, we don't care about you people. You came here to waste your time.
Yeah.
But then they gonna love humans when they need the meta humans to help save their butt.
Yeah, because essentially the new guys are like, hey, nobody really messes with us because we got our defenses set up really good. So what we gonna do is just chill here. That's your problem. You know what I'm saying? You deal with that on your own.
And to be honest, can you blame them? I mean, Earth is a messed up place. I mean, so
look at what Rocket said. Look at where that problem is now. You're not this whole idea of you thinking that you're protected or something like that, or you're somehow
you ain't
somehow shielded. Now it's at your doorstep. And if you would have helped us in the first place, we wouldn't have to worry about this.
And the Zods don't care. They don't care about your treatment. They dare to do their thing. And
Darkseid is doing this anyway. So if you might as well go in and fight against the guy. You know what I'm saying? Might as well go head up against him. So it's annoying, but I do like how your boy Metron came through. Metron was like, look, hey, squad up.
I don't like none of you people, but I don't want my fun to end. So yeah, if you want to live, look what they did to me. I deserve it. I still love the fact that how they cut back into where he got both. Where he said, I'm gonna have both of those rings, and he sure did get both of those rings. Wow, right in the face, and then he's like, "Oh yeah, I need to take care of this." Like that, it was such a joy to see that after he got demolished, he got tortured for a little bit.
Yeah,
even though he made his escape for a little bit, he deserved it. But you know what, he did.
But I guess it was meant to be because then he saw the theft. You know what I'm saying? So it kind of came in handy.
Metro, even with Metro mess up, he makes great decisions.
Man, SA came through and said liked how the reference from Tomar Ray being from the Krypton sector, so that was cool too. Yeah. And SM Down said Darkseid isn't doing anything directly, and what you want is the equivalent of Russia and USA going to war. It would lead to galactic destruction. Yeah, but I mean, here's my thing. He's still doing it. So I'm like, you still doing it? So if you're still doing it, the effect is the same. Like we're essentially just talking about perception now. Because I mean, Darkseid is directly moving against. I mean, just because he didn't show up, if someone sends someone, I mean, they did it. Like, if I hire someone to kill somebody, I go to jail. Like, so that's essentially what Darkseid did. He's like, yo, look, take a little bit of this, go in there and
spy
commit a crime.
Man. Straight
it's
up
like
spy game.
So I mean, I get what you're saying, but still Darkseid. Like the root of the issue is Darkseid. So like just take care of Darkseid. The only thing is, I think new guys, for all they talk, don't really want to smoke.
Not really.
I don't think they want to smoke.
If they do, they just so pompous and arrogant and kind of fool themselves that they don't get that they're in danger consistently. But
Because they like, oh no, we good. You know what I'm saying? We chilling, we rich and
No, you're
stuff. We
not.
got Super City. Mm.
But I did like the whole interaction with Bear. Like, I'm 16,000 years old.
Yeah,
And,
you're like,
and
I'm
and
16,000.
Jake's like, don't hug
Like,
me,
oh.
man. I'm old and I'm brittle. Do not hug me, Bear.
And SM Down said Darkseid is almost unkillable. Yeah, but you can do things like you get when Superman stuck him to the source wall or something. Now, I mean, of course, that didn't last forever, but I mean, it's for a little bit. You know what I'm saying? So there are things that can be done. You know what I'm saying? Because you're talking about gods. So I mean, there's things that gods can do to other gods. You know what I'm saying? Look. I don't think they want to smoke. They over there. They got their jewels. They, you know what I'm saying? They fresh clothes. They nice little super city. I don't think they willing to get down and dirty. And you know, for all the mess that Orion be talking, Orion don't want to smoke neither. I think Orion gets smashed. Yeah, gods can be reborn definitely, and they can control him in that rebirth state. Similar to how Apocalypse was controlled when he was reborn. Now I know we're crossing the streams, but you know, it's comics. Comics is convoluted. They can do it if they want it.
That's why unkillable beings bore the hell out of me. Because it's just whoop-de-doo. I just want to, you know, that's why characters that can end, that have to expire to a higher goal, that does it for me. Not saying knocking it for nobody, but it's like all these new gods and all that. I'm ready to see something get smashed because it's like, this is, I ain't gonna say stupid, but for all, like you say, for all that talk, they are kind of dumb. Like,
y'all dumb. Y'all know Darkseid be doing stuff. Like, y'all know he be doing stuff.
Their enemy is literally moving against them. And it takes a wacko like Metron to let them know.
Metron be like, yo, man, Darkseid said these dudes, oh, snap. And then if I was rocking, because you know Metron going to be tell him who sent him. So if I was rocking, I'd be like, see, told you. Now what? I told you. Now what you going to say?
I'd be like, this committee is over. Let's adjourn. This is over. This is stupid. Send this in an email.
Let's send this in an email.
Like,
it could have been an email though. Like, we got here, nothing's gotten done. Like, let's think about it. Nothing's gotten done. The only thing we've really done is set up a presence for some big fight to happen in Super City, which I guess maybe will fall out into a season 5 where the new guys are actually going to actively take a stand against, Apocalypse. Maybe. I don't know.
I just know
because Metron's like, yo, y'all gotta come with me. Some real dudes out here and y'all in trouble. But I also knew they'd be gone by the time he came back. Come on, man. You know how TV shows be. I knew they was gonna be gone.
Of course.
SA says, yeah, season 5 New Genesis gets wiped out. That would be cool. I would definitely be down for that. If New Genesis is completely destroyed,
some progression.
That would be cool. I mean, I know that's mean, but that would also there would be some loss. There would be a consequence of inaction. Because a lot of people always think of like, oh, consequences is always, action. You make an action, there's a consequence. Sometimes inaction also has a consequence. And y'all sitting up there in your little hoity-toity, you know what I'm saying, annals of power, and now look at you, you know what I'm saying, your world blown up.
Is the risk of
all blue up.
You can't just be, nothing is really neutral in this world. So, if somebody is directly planted against you and you did not move to better yourself or strengthen your guard, then it happens. You're going to be destroyed or messed with or something.
Now, I did want to bring this up. SM Down says Vandal Savage has gone directly at war against Darkseid. He is immortal and ingenious. And a genius. Doesn't that tell you something? Not exactly. Vandal was essentially kind of by himself because that wasn't really fully sanctioned by the light. Imagine all of the new gods, the whole new gods got together, all of them. The Tomorrow people, the king, the queen, Orion, everybody, all them people got together. That's a little different than just Vandal and a couple of his little agents on his own. Like I wouldn't. I mean, and maybe I'm wrong, but I don't think Vandal. I give Vandal his props, but I don't think Vandal outweighs all of the new guys. I
I don't
wouldn't.
think so.
I wouldn't
I
put him
know he
on
got
that level. Like I got love for Vandal Savage. I think he's cool, but I don't know if I put him on the level of all the like. If all the new guys united and said, "All right, we got the new God army. Let's roll out." You know what I'm saying?
I think if the
Autobots
new
roll
guy
out.
was as active as Vandal Savage in trying to make the needle move, they would be successful. They are just on their throne, literally just talking politics and not doing anything.
Yeah, I don't get it, man. They just got their statues, and that's it. They happy with their statues, and that's all they need. You know what I'm saying?
And they love to look down on
sanctimonious.
Yeah,
and they just
sanctimonious
love-
is a good word.
Yes, that's what it is. They're like, we're the key. We're just so high and mighty, we can't be touched until the civilization is crumbling down.
Yep, true that.
It had happened in history so many times.
Yeah. So let's talk about the other story, story beat in this episode. Beast Boy. Even though this is something, I enjoyed, but I still feel is like 6-7 episodes too late. But I did enjoy it. It was nice. It would have been nicer if this was like 7-8 episodes ago. Because I'm honestly tired of Beast Boy. When I saw Beast Boy, I was like,
I know you tired of Beast Boy, but since everything has been kind of smushed late in this season that we wanted.
So that we could go on, so that we could hear Poetry Slam by Artemis.
But the fact that, yes, I wish this would have happened about 5 episodes ago, I'm glad it happened. And what have I been saying? The weight of being a hero or being like a soldier, and he blames himself for all of this death, his mom death and all this. You feel bad for Beast Boy because, I know he come off like a little Hollywood punk at times and he talk noise, but he is a good hero. Like he wants to be a hero, and he's not afraid of it, but he just feels damaged. Like he's like, I could have did this, whatever. And it's like, man, you're not even Superman couldn't have done this. So it's like, you were an 8-year-old boy, for all that you are, say you're a prodigy as a hero or whatever, and you know how to do these things, and you can be a leader at times. Like, man, you got to get yourself healthy. Like, you got to get yourself off the pills. You got to get sleep, rest. You need to get your mental right. You do need to take a break from being a hero because you've been doing it for the bulk of your life, and you have had all these deaths. And everybody that you have been close to, that you kind of care about, have died. And it's like that survivor's remorse. It is just, he felt like he's responsible, that he did it. And it's like, you feel bad for that kid. It's like,
he had to go through those 5 stages of death. I mean, grief. He had to go through those 5 stages. He had to be angry. He had to be resentful. He had to feel that sorrow to get to that point of reconciliation, what he did with Black Canary. And I loved how she had the conversation of guiding him through his feelings to understand the situation. I think it was very minor, but I think it was very substantial for the episode.
It's the only thing that shook him out of it. And that's one thing that I kind of like about Beast Boy. Don't take away me being a superhero, because I want to help. Ultimately, I do want to do this. Don't take this away from me. That's all I got. Even though he failed to realize he do have his sister, even if she's a little aloof. But of course, her fiance died. Her husband died because they were married. But so I get it. Everybody's aloof and shaking up, and they done went through so many deaths and all the stuff from all the way back when they thought Artemis died. So Wally and all that. Then I mean, hell, even Nightwing, he had to take a break. Then you got Aqualad had to take a break. So it's like everybody's suffering. So he probably do feel alone and just shaking up or whatever, but at least he's now making that progress.
Mm-hmm.
Word up, word
So
up. And the shouts out to SA says Queen Bee gonna get her day, season 7 maybe. Here's my
hope so.
statement on that. Where she was like, even the Justice League and the Young Justice team or whatever, could I'm like, no, yes, y'all could. Y'all so busy trying to be like, we don't wanna, offend anybody or mess with anybody's borders or something. No, let's be honest. Superman could have just flew over there, and be like, boop, let's go, and be like, in jail, the end. But of course, we got to play all these games like, oh, we got to be secretive and the Queen Bee, we can't do anything with. Like, yo, we all know she bad, right? Can I just go over there and get her real quick? Like, look,
Well,
y'all don't want me as like a new version of Icon. And because I just be like, they be like, oh man, did you see the news? It's so horrible. I'll be like, oh no, don't worry about it. I already handled that. What you mean? Oh, they in jail. What jail? Oh, I put them in the jail right over there.
come on, man.
You just got him yesterday? Yeah, I got him yesterday. Y'all said she was a problem, right? Well, what did you do to all the people in the way? Well, I beat them up. But don't you know about their borders? I don't care.
We'll put a warrant out on you to get you off the planet. They'll try to kill you immediately.
I'll be like, tell them make me. I'm like, make me get off the planet. What you gonna do? Because once I'm the people's champ, you can't do. Because yes, the government will probably be mad at me, but the people of I can't remember the name of the place, but they be happy because their dictator is gone.
They'll be like, oh man, we have to take care of you to make them heroes.
They be like,
I'm sure this would happen. I mean, it's in a roundabout way. I remember an episode with the Transformers where they asked the Transformers, the Autobots, to leave the planet, and the Decepticons stayed. That's how stupid humans or these so-called people were about the borders. But yeah, ultimately all the villains just don't care about borders. They be like, the only time they care about borders when other villains are trying to take over their borders. Heroes, they be like, man, please, I jump in America and all these other places when I want to.
Yeah,
take over your own country if I want to.
Once I'll be like, yeah, and around 4 o'clock, I'm gonna go on and swoop up all of the politicians that are dirty and corrupt. I mean, y'all want to roll with me? Like, I'll be like, yo, I'm gonna tidy up everything by the end of this week. you look at my project management screen and be like corruption in America, dictator in like I don't know in like Botswana. Like, on Tuesday we're gonna do this. Like, lunch break.
You saw the new Watchmen. You saw that went.
Yeah, but Dr. Manhattan could have did more. Dr. Manhattan essentially just shut himself down and made no moves at all. Dr. Manhattan could have did more. Even Lou Gossett could have said more. He was like, yo, he was cool and everything, but I feel like a brother could have did more. I mean, essentially, we got a white dude that lived his life as a black man and fell in love with you. Fell in love with you, let go of all of his powers and watched all this stuff go wrong. Just to be like, yeah, man, I had a girlfriend. Like, what? Like, yo, look.
Exactly.
Like, especially since you could have slam dunked a lot of this in an afternoon. Dr. Manhattan's power, that's even more than Superman. Bro, you could have handled this on a Sunday.
As great as it was,
he had to get his black queen. Don't do that.
When you put it all together like that, and the people who don't know the first book, we're like, oh, look at that. Like, he's really full of it. Like he's a being of all this eternal power damn near who chose to just say, I need to find a woman I love, which is great. But also I kill people in these meaningless wars as a symbol of justice. But let me do this at the end and get it right. And I believe the burden to you, possibly.
Like, also, I'm gonna leave the burden to you, not tell you how to use none of your powers, no nothing, just give it to you. There you go. Man, bro.
It still was a great show. It still was great.
It was still an awesome show. An awesome show. I'm just talking about that person.
If you put it in
the show was incredible.
If you put it in summary, look at white Dr. Manhattan, you look at black Dr. Manhattan. Yeah, we love black Dr. Manhattan, but he was playing with our insignificant lives. These people who bothered.
Brother could have did more. But now I did want to SM Down said something like where would you put where do you put the Lords of Chaos, the power of the Lords of Chaos when comparing them to new gods? And Silhouette Animator kind of already sort of covered this, where it's saying I would say the Lords of Chaos possess about equal power to Dark Side, new gods. Because once you get to once you start getting to like gods and eternal beings and stuff, it's all like plus or minus 2% of power from one another. You know what I'm saying? So the only thing is the Lords of Chaos are disinterested in, squabbles between Dark Side and New Gods, and they're only in specific balance. And that's it. They're just like, all right, we gotta have this much chaos. We gotta have a little sprinkle of chaos, sprinkle of order. Cool, we good. We don't care about nothing else. And he's like, all this crazy stuff, we don't care.
I read an excerpt not too long. I read an excerpt not too long ago where it said that they were only called new gods because they're advanced more than anybody in technology. Instead of being,
I think the chaos, killed them.
Cosmic beings.
Oh, so they're not particularly cosmic beings.
Yeah.
Oh, so then that changes the game then.
Yeah, so, chaos lords can I think in my opinion, or just the way it's presented, look like they can wipe them out if they want.
So if that's the case, because see, I was always under the assumption that the new gods were gods. But if the issue is these are just like what are they called in Marvel post-humans? If these are essentially just post-humans that are like super technological,
and they might
human beings
to some degree,
if that's the case, well, yeah, because they be living 16,000 years, so there's got to be something special to them. So, but yeah, so if that's the case, then that might change. Because if I know the physiology of them, that's a little bit different. Because Dark Side is a god, like he's like actually got.
Yeah,
god
he's
powers.
From the dark side. Who's Anti-Monitor Ward? They said that he's an eternal being. So within the multiverse, so he's a constant. He's like a nexus being that's always around. So they said that in that, and also I think the Lords of Order and the Lords of Chaos, just to equate it, NERDSoul, I think they're like Q. I think they're not quite gods, but I think they got the power to just change reality when they can.
And they just, like you said, they don't care enough to they just about that balance. That's their thing. They got to have it. So what can you do? They just go sit there, exist, and screw around with people just enough.
Just enough. Now, SA brought up, you're right. Vandal Savage did say, talking to the Phantom Stranger about the anti-life equation. See, if we didn't have so many wiggity whack things this season, I would have remembered. But since we've been everywhere, but on the main plot, except for the last 10 episodes of the show,
next season,
I would have remembered that. I forgot. That is why they want Halo. Because they even said it at the table. They're like, yo, we want Halo. She's like, nah. And they're like, she got the anti-life equation. We want Cyborg and Halo.
Frustrated with Orion and the new guys. Well, just give us Halo and give us a Cyborg. They're people. They're humans. Kiss our butt.
Yeah.
Like what you like? No. Like you already basically said, we scrubs and we garbage and we deserve to die.
So if we garbage, what you need us for? If we so whack, what you need us for? Matter of fact, meeting over. We out. And then when Metron come through, talk about come with me if you want to save whatever, I'll be like, nope. How about Orion go? We ain't good enough. I'll be like, we going on the ship. Goodbye. I'll be like, peace.
We going home.
Yep. I mean, they'd be like, NERDSoul ended all kinds of little conferences. Be like, oh really? All right, we going peace. Y'all need our help? Don't ask. They be like,
are we inferior kids?
All
right.
And you bet not ever call any one of us for some help. Because if I pick up the phone, I'm gonna look, it'll be like on the call ID, it's gonna say new guys. Hello? Be like, this is Orion, we need help. Dark Side is attacking us. I'll be like, who this? Orion who? Orion, the dude that said he was all good and we was whack and they were super strong. I'll holler at you later. Click. They'll be like,
Like,
who
man,
called? Oh,
nobody.
nobody. Don't worry
You got
about it.
to order us to a service or something. You got the negotiations got to happen to me. Like, you give up something before we come out there for any of this nonsense.
Or I'll be like, oh, you want some help? Hold, please, and just put them on hold forever. Just put it on hold and just leave the room. Like, just go about my business. like, oh, you know what? Superman's right over there. Hold, please.
Be like Sprint customer care back in the day. Get nothing.
Not Sprint.
And then when they
All right, Sprint has got to have the worst customer service in all cell phone history. No. Maybe AT&T might be able to beat them. Maybe.
Bruh,
AT&T might have.
I worked at a call center that was a third party for Sprint. We had to wait online to get help.
You gotta wait. It's like we work with you. Oh man. So yeah, look, I'd be like, nah, remember? I'd be like, remember when you was talking about how much better you was? Well then how about you be better? You know what I'm saying? How about you do that?
Like, don't die.
You ain't gonna, they be like, man, you hung up on Orion. Yes, I did. Be like, you ain't gonna call him back? No, I ain't. Why? Because we in America, dog. This Earth. All right, welcome to Earth.
Orion was so pissed off with that conversation, though. It was like, oh, this is trivial. Like, really, what are we doing here?
I'd be like, all right, cool, let's bounce. I'd be like, let's roll. Ain't no need to have this meet no more.
That's
I'm
fine.
cool.
Batman and them roll for the city. Rocket and Jay, they just up there. It was like, all right, y'all go.
Because Batman probably knew we ain't gonna get nothing done, and I don't like Orion no way. So let me go and just send y'all. Yo, this is like the minutia of the Justice League that we don't get to see. Like Batman, Wonder Woman, Superman sitting down like, all right, we got this meeting with the new guys. You want to go? Nope. You want to go? Mm-mm. You want? I don't want to go neither. Like, who we got? Jay Garrick ain't doing nothing, is he?
All right, Rocket. It's your turn.
Yo, Rocket, what you doing? Yo, Rocket, why don't you go up there and talk to them?
I really don't want to. I got my son going on, but y'all really want me to go to space? That's her response.
Yep. We want you to go to space.
Like, yeah, Lee, man. Just...
All right, so we've been chilling. I'm gonna throw it to your boy, the one and only RJ Nerdy Brew. Final thoughts and where can they find you?
I think it was a great, solid episode. I like how they're staying along with arcs and building out everything. This episode was a good highlight for Metron. It was a good episode for Forger. Even though he had a great episode last week, I still like that they're putting him in the forefront. I like that we are dealing with the minor politics and seeing how they're not going to go. I like the machinations that's going on with Zod right now, or Baby Zod. Mm-hmm. What did you call him? Kill Zod?
Killmonger Zod.
I'm liking that, and I'm liking how everything is building, and I'm liking original Daddy Zod, who's also in the Phantom Zone, who's manipulating Superboy. So how everything is just playing out to where we're headed for the rest of the season. This was a great episode for that. And to find more of my thoughts on certain things that are all things nerdy is you can find me on my YouTube at The Nerdy Brew. And you can find me on Instagram at RJNerdyBrew315.
What up? And Key Cooper?
Again, I love this episode. I like where we're going. I feel like we're finally on the right tracks, even if it might feel a little late in the season. You know, I'm still pleased with the whole Beast Boy thing, even though I wish it was 5 to 10 episodes earlier, but it still was, it had heft to it. You know, for a character that's been around since kind of the beginning almost, at least season 2 or the beginning of the end of season 1, you know, just to have a character that's in there, you know, with the team, with, you know, that's important. So I like the little bit of touch of politics, but I'm sick of the new guys in a way that I need chaos and massive destruction to happen. You know, they ain't got to blow up New Genesis, but I'm tired of Orion. I'm tired of these useless eternal beings who look down on humans when they know they ain't gonna get that done, and they know they need us, but they hate.
Yep.
So I'm ready for all the massive foolishness that comes with Zod. I'm ready for them to get out of the Phantom Zone. So I'm glad they messed over Metron. That it actually shows progression, so you know it's coming,
Yes.
and something has to happen. Or even if they almost get out, they get pushed back in, but at least they're gonna be that fear of a whole clan of Zods. And shout out if it's black voice actors. Shout out to the black voice actors. I know the guy who doing the voice of Zod. He sounds like the guy who did the voice of Ultimate Spider-Man's Nick Fury, who I think was the actor in Boston Legal, bald guy. He does a lot of voice acting now. I can't see his face, but in the Frighteners as well. So you'll know his face when you see him, but I think he does a lot of voice acting now.
Hold up, you mean Boston Public?
From Boston Public, yeah. I think he does a lot of voice acting.
I can see his face, but I can't. The chat will let us know his name, but I can see his face.
But that sounds like his voice because I know he does the voice of Fury, and it just sounds like him. And I think he's doing. I don't know if he's doing the son and the dad, but he sounds kind of like he's doing both of them. But he's definitely there. He's one of them.
What up?
Shout out to the black voice actors.
You know what I'm saying? The word of Zod, yo.
What?
You know what I'm saying?
I can deal without the chant, but hey, they dedicated.
Nah, man, look. Sha McBride. Yep, Sha McBride. Shouts out to Boston Public, which was a dope show back in the day. Like, that show was dope. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it was a bad school, but I mean, hey, you know what I mean? They was doing their best.
Probably the last thing I could ever see what's his face in from Higher Learning and not be disgusted.
So Higher Learning? Who, Mekhi Phifer?
No, I'm talking about the white dude. He became Remy in real life.
I can't think of him right now, but yeah.
He was too busy trying to get over on Tribe Called Quest, being a super fan.
Rappaport.
Yeah.
Yeah, Michael Rappaport.
His garbage ass. But anyway. Yes, he is.
Anyway. This is what happened when you let the cool white boy in. This is what happened. You know what I'm saying? That stuff happens. He got a little too comfortable. He want to say certain words and stuff. Then he want to act like he's some kind of authority on the culture. No. You are a visitor. You don't see me going in and trying to set any rules or whatever for I don't know Hawaiian culture. No, cause I'm not in it. You know what I'm saying? I would be a visitor. You know what I'm saying? I'd be like, here, I can look at things, they're nice, but don't touch nothing because you're a visitor. All right? Sit down, don't touch nothing. Why are we the only people that can understand that? Everybody else, you know what? That's a different show. That's a different show. I'm gonna leave that alone.
I know. I'm sorry. I took us down there, road. But catch me at www.blerd-ish.com. That's www.blerdish.com. Sale comes back the second week of May and the last week of May. One just ended. You know, sale watching crazy shirts on.
Like Randy Watson, that's what I'm talking about.
So
good.
Stuff like that. You know,
I love that shirt.
But you know, so got that going on. If you're local in Baton Rouge, I will be at Hot or Cool Nights. End of May, I will be at MobiCon. I'll be going back to Mobile for a 3-day con that's in downtown Mobile. June, I will be at Mississippi Comic Con, and we will be celebrating, of course, the 6 years of Blerdish. We're gonna have our homie DJ Soul Lab. We're gonna do an event called the Soul Lab Sunday. We're gonna have the inaugural fest of that. We have that event every month at Guess We Cannibal with my co-host is the host of that. And we're gonna do this outside festival, art, hip hop, different things, art, and so May and June we're gonna be having some fun.
What up? All right, well, guys, hey, look. It's wonderful to have you. SM Down, Silhouetted Animator, Geeky Andre came through. You know what I'm saying? May have had a lurker or two in the background. But we must bid you farewell. You know what I'm saying? Shouts out to everyone who came through. Of course, NERDSoul, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, all them places, TikTok, podcast, whatever. I'm there. Support your boy. All right. Shouts to Kizzy K. Support your boy. All right. HBO program. Help a brother out. You know what I'm saying? You're sitting at home. All right. You're watching TV. All right. Share the stream. All right. You ain't doing that. You know, all right? You don't you want other people to know how fed up I am with Orion? Don't you want to share that? All right. Find someone who doesn't like the new guy. Share them this stream. Find someone who doesn't like Metron. Share them this stream. You know what I'm saying? Find someone. Anyway, on the real, we're gonna leave y'all with some black comics, some dope hip hop. We got a whole bunch of cool things coming. We got some videos with Blerdish tomorrow morning. We got some Pocket Bravery demos coming. We got some Up Obi demos coming. We got some red carpet footage with Elise Neal, who is really cool to chill out with. And yeah, we got some cool stuff coming on the channel. So of course, go ahead.
Con video?
Not yet. Con video is up next though. We finally up. Look, we finally. I try to catch up, and then things get in the way. Like that message that I sent you about us having to stop some stuff, that got in the way of.
Gotcha.
But we gonna get there. We gonna get there tonight. We gonna get there. I'm actually gonna open those files back up. We're gonna view some things. Because it's always good to see little kids doing their thing. And we got another video to do together. So yeah, because we got some kids, we hold it down for the kids. So from us to you, thank you for chilling. Hip hop, dope beats, awesome black comics. Buy some from Blerdish.com. And until next time, from us to you. Are you good? We love all y'all.
No.
What? No, he didn't. He came in the. Come on. I know you want to do your. I know. Come here. I know. Are you ready?
Uh-huh.
Are you ready?
Mm-hmm.
All right. So you ready? Not yet. All right. Say I love all y'all. Say peace. All right. You ready?
Yeah.
You sure you ready?
Mm-hmm.
You see them?
Mm-hmm.
You see all of them? Say hi.
Hi.
Say bye.
Bye.
All right. 3, 2, 1, go. What up? See y'all later, guys.
finish him off. If you can't do it, then maybe you should let someone who can, like me.
Good day, gentlemen. This is a pre-recorded briefing made prior to your departure, in which for security reasons of the highest importance has been known on board during the mission. Now that you are in Jupiter's space and the entire crew is revived, it can be told you. 18 months ago, the first evidence of intelligent life off the Earth was discovered. It was buried 40 feet below the lunar surface, near the crater Patron. Except for a single, very powerful radio emission aimed at Jupiter, the 4-million-year-old black monolith has remained completely inert. Its origin and purpose still a total mystery.
You're listening to my daddy, All Gorilla MC.
That